afternoon. I just wanted to hop on here just for a little bit and say what's up and to show you my new, or not new, but my grow space for microgreens. A lot of people are asking questions about, Letitia, how did you get into microgreens? How do you grow your microgreens? And these are people in my local community. And so I told them I would be talking more about the microgreens on my YouTube channel. So here I am. I hope everyone is doing well. If this is your first time joining us, thank you so much for joining me. And yes, I'm in my basement, so you can see the hot water heater behind me. My beautiful fridge that I just got, and it's such a blessing because I did not have any cooling storage at all. So last year for the farmer's market, I had to harvest everything the night before or the morning of the farmer's market, which started at 10 a.m. Or 9 a.m. It started at 9 a.m. So I had to harvest the morning of because I didn't want things to go bad, or I wanted to be, at peak freshness. And so having this cooler or this refrigerator, it's a standalone refrigerator. Of course, you can turn it into a freezer. Got it from one of the big box stores for a pretty decent price compared to Amazon.com. Same refrigerator and everything, just totally different price. So anyway, I was grateful to be able to get a grant that paid for that. So thank you. The company that awarded me that grant, they're incredible and believe in farmers, urban farmers, black farmers, and so in my business. And so I'm very grateful for that. So we got that just recently. And so I wanted to show you, I've added some new shelving and kind of just run through it real quick. I'm not going to be long. Hey, everybody, come on in. Yes, it's good to see you all. So let me flip the camera. Flip the camera. Okay, so this is my grow space. And doesn't look like much, right? But it does the job. So this is my basement. And so here is where I seed all my trays. After I seed the trays, I wipe everything down and sanitize it. So that works for me. So this is the dirty table. I just got a new stainless steel table that is my clean table. And so I will be able to put, I just use it for its purpose, to keep it clean and sanitized. And while I'm harvesting and everything and putting the containers on that table instead of this table, so dirt won't splash on the containers and everything. So I'm still working things out. I just wanted to show you kind of what I got going on. This is my schedule table. I do have curtains here that blocks off my grow room area from the rest of the basement. That door leads to a bedroom that is used as an office space. It's just open for some reason. There's my dehumidifier, and I do have one. You can bypass these, use a tubing to bypass into your sub pump or a sink or something like that, and so you don't have to keep emptying that tank. But I'm not there yet. Okay, but it is running and it works, and it's new. Good, close to $200 for that sucker. But it is very much so needed in this space. I keep the humidity, I try to, between 40 and 50%. Sometimes it gets down to 35, which does okay too. And so this is my new grow rack with new Barina grow lights. I've never used Barina grow lights before, but I'm excited to be able to try those. My partner in crime uses them and loves them. But this is the shelving unit I started with, just this one, 4 trays across. I can put on each shelf, and use the grow lights that I had. So I purchased some from a YouTuber, that designed the lights. They're full spectrum lights. And I used those on the first 2 rows. Then these are LED shop lights that I got from Walmart for like $30 each. Works perfectly. I will never spend a ton of money on grow lights again. If I have to, I know that I can go to Walmart and get those and just be perfectly fine. The grant paid for these Barina lights, so I was excited to try those because my partner uses those. My partner in the microgreens business, and his greens are just beautiful and great. And then the last shelving unit is some lights that my partner gave me, my microgreens partner, business partner. So I don't do the whole production by myself. It is so great to have a partner and someone that understands where I'm coming from and what this is all about. And so it's not just about selling a product, but it's about just a responsibility to my community. And so I'm trying to diversify my business and do other things. I still grow in the field crops, so I will be growing tomatoes and everything. I did a video on that previously. So if you haven't seen it, check it out. But this is it. I have some seed at the top there, and I'll walk a little bit closer so you can say, hey, hoeing and sewing gardening. I love the name of your channel. I love it. Hi, how are you? Welcome. So at the top, I have what I typically grow. And of course, this is not all the seed. The rest of the seed is down here in boxes. And so I definitely have plenty of seed. I ordered 25-pound bags of pea and sunflower. I haven't ordered sunflower lately. There's been some changes, so I'm just using what I have, and then we are trying out some other companies. But I buy radish from these guys as well, and everything seems to go really well with those. So I'm excited about that. Just having a great supply of seed, because you definitely need it. And then I have my scale here. Just the little odds and ends that has nothing to do with microgreens, but this is just basically used as storage, and then here down is used as my grow space. I have some other odds and ends, but this is basically it. A couple of surge protectors. I have a timer back here, and a fan, a box fan, $20 right at the store that runs, and it's I mean, like, doing its job. It's great. Needed. I had this little fan at first, and it did okay, but I really needed more airflow down here. And and I really didn't realize how wet the air is down here either in the basement. I have a pretty good dry basement. I mean, it stays dry most of the year, but there is a lot of moisture in the air, especially when you're growing stuff. So it just helps to control. And then, my catch-all at the bottom here with trays and other things. But overall, it's just simple, right? And it gets the job done. And I'm very, very proud of this space. This is cardboard on the floor, because the concrete is fine. But sometimes when it gets wet, I'd prefer for it just to not. And it helps to sweep a little bit better when I use the cardboard. So that's my cardboard mat there, and I'm just repurposing things that I have at the house, and it works fine. If y'all have any other ideas for what I could put on the floor, the concrete again does the job. It's fine. It doesn't hurt the concrete, but I'm just trying to, I don't know. It was there, so I used it pretty much. I don't know what little big girl farmer is doing. She's ready for bed. But yeah, I got to put her to bed. So I just wanted to hop on real quick.
To get like a pen or something to like draw something.
Oh yeah, and she doodles on the. She doodles a little bit on the cardboard as well. So it keeps her busy when I have to be down here and they want to join me sometimes. So yeah, that's it. I hope that helps. These trays here are the shallow trays that you can get them from different companies. Their Bootstrap Farmer is like talked about all the time. So they have the 2-inch, almost 2-inch containers, which are these here. And I do use these. I bought them for other companies, not Bootstrap. But these I bought from Bootstrap, if you just wanted to know. But this video isn't sponsored or anything by them. I'm just sharing. But these are really good too, and I have to have these as part of the process to grow microgreens for myself. So I do use those. I got some 15-pound pavers from my local big box store. People do things different ways. I'm not saying there's one right way. I just, I feel like sometimes when you figure it out, something else comes along and you got to figure that out. But overall, I think I got it down. Let me share this refrigerator with you all, because I just have to show you. I'm ecstatic about this. I just walked into, see, I have my curtains. I pulled my curtains there. So I have the room separated, kind of. The kids know not to go in there unless I'm in there. Okay, let me see here. So I'm gonna open the fridge. Ooh, let me turn the camera again. And so it tells me the temperature when I open it. It dings if it's too long, open too long. But look at this beautiful refrigerator. I'm so blessed. I am so blessed, y'all. So blessed. I'm just incredible. I just incredibly blessed. Sometimes when we get a hard rain, a little bit of water, not much, but a little bit of water comes out of this drain. And so we found out we have roots growing in the drain. Long story, but that's the short of the long story. So I have those pads there. I bought a lot of them just to catch it and not mess up my refrigerator and other things. But I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this space. So I do have microgreens in here from our last grow.
It's very empty in here.
Yeah, it is now. And they still look great. These were harvested on the 22nd of this month. Yeah, oh my goodness gracious. And that was pea. These are radish. I just had a look. There's a lot of water content in there. But, and this is sunflower. So, but they look pretty good still. Not surprised because I have a great refrigerator. But we usually tell our clients to eat them within a week or so. They last in the refrigerator. If I put them in the back of my upstairs refrigerator, they'll last almost 2 weeks. I mean, they're perfectly fine. But this is a little bit that we had left over from our last grow. We're growing now for our next delivery next week. And so yeah, that's that. But I'm just so it's all cool and I'm so excited. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Hoeing. She is so cute. Thank you so much. That's my little big girl farmer. She's incredible. She had a great day at school today. I went to their school to do just a little small presentation on plants and how to grow plants and things like that. And their teacher is actually a farmer as well. And so I thought that was just meant to be, right? So yeah. But I hope this just gives you a little look into the grow space. And just a few additions that I wanted to share. So tell me in the comments more about what you all want to hear about the microgreens. There's a lot of people out there doing it. But if you want to know specific things from my experience or have specific questions, I would be more than happy to answer them. So just leave a comment below. Hey, Tasha, what's going on? Tasha. Little big girl farmer said, Tasha. She knows who that is. Yeah, and I haven't done the microgreens yet. Okay, well, it's a fun trial and error process. And I would just say, like anything else, just go for it and try not to get stressed out about it. But it works and it's really simple. The grow is fast, y'all. It's so fast. 10 days for most microgreens, at least the ones that we grow. We grow pea, radish, and sunflower mostly. I grow broccoli and kale as well for some chefs, and they'll ask for a pound here and there, and but we're expanding and our clientele, and I'm excited about that too. But we're dabbling our toes in some other things. We've talked about dabbling our toe into doing some other crops, and a lot of people are requesting beets and cilantro and things like that, which is a pain to grow from what I hear, but we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot. Hello, 4Js. Nice to meet you. Welcome. Thank you for joining me, but I'm about to wrap up. I got to get this little girl in the bed. But thank you all so much and for tuning in. And again, please leave comments and let me know what you would like to see or know about the microgreens business here at Barefoot Grow. Thank you so much. Talk to you later. Good night, you all.
Good night.
Good night.